Okay, this is here in this question you have positive charges q1 and q2, correct? So what will happen? Let's just draw them. This is q1, this is q. Okay, and this is if this is your coordinate axis, this is your coordinate axis. So this is your position vector r1, and this is your position vector r2. Now both of them are positive charges, so they are repelling each other. So you need a force which will attract them so that net force can become zero. So the third charge q3 will be placed somewhere in between, and this should be negative. Okay, q3 should be negative, and this is r3 vector. And obviously for net force to be zero, all the three charges should lie on the same line. Only then the forces will be collinear to each other, and then they can cancel each other. Correct? So now so let's just assume that this distance is A, this distance is B. Okay. So force between Q1 and Q2. Q2 will repel Q1 in this direction while Q3 will attract Q1. So they should equalize each other. So for Q1, K Q1 Q2 by A plus B whole square should be equal to K Q1 Q3. We will need a minus sign. Okay. Divided by A square. Or let's just do something. Remove the minus sign and write q3 as positive, so the charge will be minus q3. Okay, we are taking charge as minus q3 so that the term q3 itself is positive. So this is your one equation. Okay, q1 cancels out, so we get over here one part of the equation. Then for q2, similarly you will get k q2 q3 by b square equal to k q1 q3 by a plus b whole square. So k will cancel out, q3 will cancel out. Okay, so we get one more relation between q2, q1 and b and a. Then for q3 charge, now between q1 and q3 we have k q1 q3. Wait a minute, this should be q2, this will be q2, and q2 will cancel out. Okay, so k q1 q3 by a square should be equal to k q2 q3 by b square. Okay, between q2 and q3. So now q3 will cancel out, so this is your third equation. All right, so we can write down from the first equation what we are getting. A plus b by a plus b by a is equal to root q3 by q2, root q3 by q2. So a plus b by a will be what? 1 plus b by a. So b by a will be what? Root q3 by q2 minus 1. Okay, similarly for this part, for q2, what do we get? A plus b by b will be root q1 by q3, or 1 plus a by b. This is 1 plus a by b equal to root q1 by q3. Then we get b by a. B by a will be equal to 1 divided by root q1 by q3 minus 1. Root q1 by q3 minus 1. Okay. So when you simplify this equation, you can find q3 in terms of q1 and q2. Okay. So from here you can find q3. Alright, so that is one part of the question which will get solved. Okay, they are asking find the value of charge q3. Okay, and they are also asking the radius vector r3. How much will be r3 equal to? So how to find r3 now? So for that, now take one more equation over here. B by a is equal to q2 by q1. So again we have b by a equal to under root q2 by q1. Okay, in fact, yeah, you could equate them as well. So this is equal to under root q3 by q2 minus 1. Okay, so you can solve this equation to find q3 as well, and or you can use this equation to find q3, whichever you want. All right, and using these two equations, this equation and this equation, you can find the relation between a and b. Okay, so once you found a and b, then it is very easy. How r2 minus r1 vector is a plus b. Magnitude of r2 vector minus r1 vector is a plus b. Magnitude of r3 vector minus r1 vector will be a. Magnitude of r2 vector minus r1 vector will be b. r3 vector minus r2 vector, sorry, this will be r3. Okay, so these are your three equations from where you can find another relation between the vectors and ab. Okay, I'm not going much further into this.